Your leader, Dr. Cho Ayaba, promised you, the Ambazonian people, that Cameroun will come begging to talk. He told you that. And begging, they have come. The Cameroon government dispatched a delegation of diplomats to Oslo, Norway, to visit, to meet with the leader of the Ambazonian people, with the leader of Ambazonian liberation, Dr. Cho Ayaba, in Oslo, Norway prison, where he's been detained. They came with a request that Cameroun is willing to talk, that Cameroun is willing to negotiate the end to this conflict. The Cameroon diplomats were accompanied by Norwegian authorities as well. Dr. Cho told the Cameroon government Ambazonia is ready and willing to talk. The Ambazonian people are ready and willing to negotiate as well. But Cameroon must demonstrate commitment and seriousness. Based on the schemes they have involved in the past. They said they want to talk, and then they will deny they ever said they want to talk. They will participate in talks, and then they'll put out statements that they were never involved. So Dr. Cho gave Cameroon two conditions. Number one, the Cameroon government must put out an official statement from the Prime Minister's office or from the office of the Secretary General of the Presidency that from the head of state, Mr. Biya has instructed the Secretary General of the Presidency or the Prime Minister to start negotiations with Ambazonia. That's number one. Number two, the basis of any negotiation between Ambazonia and Cameroon will be the framework of Canadian pre-talks that took place in October, November, and December 2022. These are the two conditions that must be met for the Ambazonian people and its leadership to take Cameroun and its group of friends seriously. Lastly, there will only be one Ambazonian negotiation. The Ambazonian people will speak with one voice, as we demonstrated during the Canadian talks, pre-talks. There will be one Ambazonian team. The Ambazonia Governing Council, prior to the pre-talks, worked with other movements to establish a framework that reflects the collective aspiration of the Ambazonian people. In that framework, it will be our defense forces, our prisoners of war, our refugees, key Ambazonian civil societies, organizations, Ambazonian organization of women-led organizations, the Ambazonian political movements and political leaders, and Ambazonian activists. All of us will work together to select Ambazonian top negotiators that will negotiate for Ambazonia. Finally, Cameroun needs to bring its own guarantors to ensure compliance with any outcome of a negotiated settlement. And Ambazonia will also have its own guarantors to ensure compliance with any agreed outcome of a negotiated settlement. Fellow Ambazonians, the Cameroon occupation government, they don't send a delegation of Cameroon diplomats for Norway. As the leader be tell we, the time go come with Cameroon go come back for say one talk. And that time, it don't come. Begging, it don't start. Mr. Paul Biya and the colonial prime minister and the people that make up the government of Cameroon, they don't send a delegation of diplomats to Oslo, Norway. They come for Oslo, Norway for duty. They come for visit with the person where they conspire the plan for detainee. Now for who side the meet up here? They meet up Dr. Cho Ayaba for the prison for Norway, for the detention center with the Norwegian Secret Intelligence Services. They still keep Dr. Cho for there. Now for there, the Cameroon delegation, they come with the government of Norway. They come visit Dr. Cho for inside that prison. The delegation of Cameroon, they carry a message from the head of state of Cameroon, from their government. The talk say, them they don't come with a message where their government send them, they can see Dr. Cho. Say the Cameroon government, it be ready for start talks with the Ambazonian people. Then. Say the Cameroon government, it be now ready for start negotiation for end this conflict with the Ambazonian people. Then. Dr. Cho, he tell them, say, the Ambazonian people, them too, they be ready for enter into talks. Ambazonian people, them, they be ready for enter into negotiation with the Cameroon government for end the conflict. Dr. Cho talk say, na two conditions the Cameroon government it must meet them for the Ambazonian people them for take the Cameroon government serious because of how Cameroon it like for do manipulation and deception as we don't learn them in the past. He go enter into peace talks and then he go run those peace talks and then he go for back, go talk say he no be dede and he no be send no man make it go there. So Dr. Cho say those things they no go repeat themselves again and Ambazonians they no go enter into anything where it not be serious with Cameroon. So the two conditions in which Dr. Cho he give the Cameroon government in front of the Norwegian government, number one, say for Ambazonia for take Cameroon serious, say Cameroon want enter into serious and meaningful and credible negotiation. The Cameroon government, number one, the Cameroon government, it must put out a public statement from the presidency. That statement, if it come out from the office of the prime minister, that statement, if it come out from the secretary general of the presidency, for talk say they say, Mr. Biya don't instruct the secretary general of the presidency of the Republic of Cameroon for start a peace negotiation or peace talks with the Ambazonian people. Then. That statement, if it come out from the office of the prime minister, where the Cameroon colonial prime minister, if he put out a statement, talk say they say, the head of state, because all thing for Cameroon must come on at the head of state. If you not come out for the head of state, let me say it need to happen. So let me say the head of state, you don't give the prime minister firm instructions for start a negotiate for put a team of Cameroon negotiators for start a negotiation process with the Ambazonian people. Then Dr. Cho talk say now the first thing that way Cameroon go do one. Once Cameroon do that one, the Cameroon public, the Cameroon government, them too, they will know say their government now be serious. The international community too will know now say they say Cameroon government be serious. The European Union, the Canada, the United States, them now they can support a peace process, a negotiation process. That's the first step that. Number two, Dr. Cho tell Cameroon say, any peace talks and any negotiation with the Ambazonian people, them, it must go back for the Canada 2022 pre-talks, the agreement, the 2022 pre-talk framework, where they be created, they sign them. Now it will be the foundation of a negotiation with the Ambazonian people, them. Because for start some process with the world back up, and then you can't deny that process, and then you can start another process completely. Like say the other one will be exist. It no go happen with the Ambazonian people then. A framework for negotiation and peace talks, it will be established, stamped, and created in Canada. Now for they will go start the negotiation from the peace talks where they take place for October, November, and December for 2022 for Canada. Now the things that where it come out for Oslo. And the message that where the Ambazonia Governing Council it put them out. And the message that where yesterday the deputy leader of the liberation, the vice president of gov't, Dr. Julius Ni, and the message that way he can put them out for the Ambazonian people then and for the international community. And the message that where the leader he talks say make we tell the Ambazonian people. I want also tell what people them. The Ambazonia Governing Council, it work together, it work with all nationalist and credible movements, not be individuals, for make sure say we Ambazonians we prepare ourselves as one people. Just as we prepare ourselves for enter inside Canada talks. Now so we go take am, we do am. Now only one Ambazonian negotiation it will take place. There no go be a separate negotiation with Ambazonian forces, a separate negotiation with that movement, a separate negotiation with that movement, a separate negotiation with prisoners, a separate negotiation with refugees. There go only be one Ambazonian negotiation with Cameroun. Now the thing that way the Ambazonia Governing Council, they don't talk. Now the thing that way Ambazonian commanders, they don't talk. Now only one negotiation it will take place. Not be multiple divided negotiations for scatter the hopes and wishes of the Ambazonian people them, for divide our people them, for different objectives. So the vice president, on behalf of the leader and on behalf of the Ambazonian people them, they don't tell Cameroun and the international community, the Ambazonian Governing Council and the Ambazonian people, they go only participate for one negotiation. While forces, they don't reject all attempts by the colonial governors, by the colonial DOs, by the colonial SDOs, for contact with forces them, for go get localized negotiation with them, for manipulate, divide our people them, and split our aspirations and our opinions. All right? So now the message this, make una under trust una movement, una trust una leadership, una know say there will be people them of principles, will be people them where we believe say na a collective effort. As we go for Canada, na so too we go enter for this final negotiation. We don't do very well as a people. The relationship between Dr. Cho Ayaba and Ayaba Julius will be very strong. We believe these two leaders, now their relationship where they get them with one another, now it be the most important thing for the process for unite the Ambazonian people them, and the relationship with other leaders equally be important. But the two most important relationship are the relationship between Ayaba Julius and Dr. Cho Ayaba. That the two most consequential leaders in that for the Ambazonia, and that the people them that way, as they unite their voice, as they don't unite their voice, so too our people them, they go be united in purpose, in mission, and in what decisiveness as one people with other movements who will rally everybody else around these two most important leaders for a war of liberation. We not talk say other movement, they don't matter. But the two most consequential leaders for our liberation struggle, Dr. Cho Ayaba and Ayaba Julius. These two men, these two fathers, these two nationalists, they be the most consequential. And as the two of them don't unite in principles, in thoughts, in action, in outcome, and in purpose, so too all we, the Ambazonian people them, and our forces will rally around our leaders them, we will bring all other movement them together as one people for which we fight for. I'll talk this for one today. Shake, the Cameroun, they don't blink. Mr. Bia, they don't come for beg, for talk. Why? Because you, the Ambazonian people them, we don't teach Cameroun who will be as Ambazonians. When you get power, the world respect you. And we, the Ambazonian people them, we don't acquire power and we don't become a powerful people. That's why Cameroun now, it come for back. Wait till they see them for FACO last week, at just the beginning of the assault. How many plays there?
This is an ACN breaking news.
I told you before, when the time comes, they will come to us. And I remind you, I know my national security advisor always reminds me I shouldn't utter certain words, but I say them so you don't forget. Because I know they are trying to take me down. But even if I'm not around, don't forget. You don't owe them child support. Don't forget the crimes they've committed against us. We, this generation, will defeat Cameroun in battle. They said they could fight. They said they had trained bees. They had United States provided tanks and warplanes. We want them to fight. We invite them to fight. We invite them to fight. Where them they? Where them they? Watana wata. Ambazonians, don't be fooled. They fooled us before, not this generation. This is the never again generation that has decided to write the last chapter of its own history, to pen down the story of General Ivo, the bravery of our patriots who fought in trenches with den guns. The stakes are high. Negotiations is not to give you freedom. It's to maintain the status quo. To maintain stability for international exploitation and conspiracy against our own humanity. They aren't coming to talk for the liberation of our detainees, our prisoners of war. They come like Trojan horses with bayonets to murder our patriots volunteers. My fellow people, the kind of country we want to leave to the next generation is one where people find peace and happiness and hope. Where people can laugh, even in poverty. They can transform their own society to reflect the kind of society they want to build. We want to build a country where he can walk in and feel at home. Where she can walk in and feel at home. We want to build a country where if you are a hairdresser, you take pride in creating beauty. If you are a farmer, you are happy producing cassava, being able to turn it into gari and find the market 6,000 kilometers away. We want to build a country where we can have a curriculum of education that empowers our people to capture the creative energy of sunlight and power every home. We want to make sure you can capture the rain of the rainy season and make sure you can still eat fresh fruit in the dry season. We want to build a country where you can find peace, you can unite your body and your soul and have hope even in poverty. We want to build a country for all of you. So when your final days shall come and you bequeath to the next generation something better than was given to you. That's why you've taken time off to come to this hall today. You're the finest, you are the bravest, you are the warriors of our war of independence. Don't let anyone fool you. I stand between you and your colonizers. And I'll make sure you're going to have your freedom. Freedom is a universal currency. It's valid through time and space. And as a human being, you should take pride in it. I thank you for your sacrifices, for your dedication. I thank you for the investment you've made in the last years, for having hope in this leadership. You are the grassroots. You must have taken note, as he said. You are the vanguard of our revolution. If you look through this hall, We have Ambazonians, professors and doctors in South Africa. You will find very few of them around. You will decide who will govern you. All those in exile must think like entrepreneurs, opportunity creators, for those battling in the bushes, for those fighting on a daily basis. I ask all of you to recommit. In the next few months, we can write Cameroon's obituary in our homeland. Thank you, fellow Ambazonians. Thank you, South Africans, for coming here tonight. God bless you all, and God protect Ambazonia.
You see, I say, let's
rise to the day, shake, no day. Ambazonia stands strong. We're marching forward where we belong. From the rivers to the peaks, our strength will grow. The dreams of our forebears in us brightly glow. Our heroes, heroines, their fire still burns. We honor their fight with the justice we've earned.